Okay, well, we are going to Greece for 9 days, 1 day in Turkey. And in my previous video, when we went to Greece for a couple of weeks, I used a packed 35 liter. I now have the packed Aero 35 liter, which we're going to be looking at. But first I wanted to do a video on a bigger loadout. So I'm asking the people that are coming on the trip that I'm leading to do the footsteps of the Apostle Paul through the Mediterranean to pack light. And when I say pack light, all I mean is that we're going to take only carry-on. If you have only a carry-on bag, there's just a lot of advantages when you're on the boat, when you're on the bus, if your plane gets delayed, if you have to change flights, all those types of things, nothing gets lost. And some people are a little nervous for the 35 liter pack out. So this is a 45 liter, and we're going to actually get it all the way up to 56 liters of space. So I'm going to start with this bag, the Thule Aeon. What I like about this one is that it's a 4-way spinner. I've used this many times. It's a wonderful bag. The mechanism works perfectly. It's got this beautiful canvas finish that makes it abrasion resistant, water resistant. It has a quick access pouch here on the front that you can put your jacket in or something like that. And it is 45 liters. And let's see what we can fit in here. Now, before we look at the bag itself, we're going to do the pack out here into cubes. So these are also Thule. It's a Swedish brand. I think it's pronounced Thule or Thule. Thule packing cubes. They're compression cubes. And this is my underwear for 9 days. Okay, so we're going for 9 days. I have 9 pairs of underwear and 3 pairs of socks. These are merino wool socks by Darn Tough. They're fantastic socks. They dry super quickly. So every day I wear a pair, and then I change it when I get to the hotel. I rinse them in the sink with some soap, leave them out to dry. They're dry by the next morning. So you actually only need 2 pair, but I have 3. And my 9 pairs of underwear, we're going to have hotel facilities, laundry facilities in the hotel. So I'm going to do laundry 4 days in, 6 days in perhaps, but just in case we don't, this is one pair per day. That does not include my red pair at the bottom. I don't wear red underwear. It goes as an emergency flashing signal that if you are wearing that red pair, the only thing you should be doing while you're wearing that is laundry, because you are out of underwear. So that is a little minimalist trick. Then the compression cube makes it nice and tight. So that's all socks and underwear in one cube. Then the next cube we have here is for clothing. And I'm going to wear on the plane this unbound merino wool pair of long pants and these Adidas sneakers. Now, I'm only taking 1 pair of shoes. If you can get your shoe game down to 1 pair, that's what's going to save you the most space. So I'm going to wear sneakers that match with everything that I'm wearing, and we're not going to any place fancy that we have to dress up that I don't need sneakers. So that's what I'm wearing. On the plane, golf shirt and unbound merino slacks. Here's another pair of long pants, trousers, slacks, whatever you want to call them. These are by Western Rise, and they are water resistant and stain resistant and odor resistant and all those. And this is actually all you really need for the whole trip. So that goes in first. This is a belt by Arcade. Arcade is all plastic buckle. So that's going to help us a lot on the trip in the airports and security and that kind of thing. And I love these. I've worn these on several trips. I once spilt coffee on myself in an airplane fairly recently on these unbound merino slacks, and that didn't go well because coffee runs down your seat, and then it looks like you have a stain and you have to wrap something around yourself. It's a big mess. I wish I'd been wearing these. The coffee would have just beaded and run right off because they're waterproof technical pants. A lot of the time, we're going in September, by the way, so this is fall, going into fall, end of summer, going into fall or autumn. So I'm going to wear shorts a lot. These are by Travis Matthew. And this is Vineyard Vines. Now these are just khaki shorts. This is probably the worst type of short to take because they're kind of bulky. They're not going to dry well. You can't wash them in the sink. Whereas these Travis Matthew Golf, Travis Matthew is a golf brand. And I am a sucker for marketing, and Chris Pratt does a good job as their brand ambassador, and I've loved everything that I've got from them. Quick drying, but you know, khaki pants matches my sneakers. I'll take a pair of board shorts as well. Very, very lightweight board shorts for the hot tub or the swimming pool or a dip in the Mediterranean. On this particular trip, we're going to be doing 4 nights of the 9 are going to be on a cruise ship because we're going to different islands. We're going to Patmos, which is overnight. We're going to Ephesus, which is in Turkey. We're going to stop off at Santorini. So that's all island stops that we're going to take the cruise for. So, you know, they always have pools on those cruises. Then, so that's shorts and slacks, Unbound Merino t-shirts. And I'm going to take 2 that are the same color. And one of the things you have to get used to if you're going to do one bag travel or light travel is that nobody cares what you're wearing. Nobody on our team is going to care that I'm wearing a blue t-shirt every day of the trip, especially if I tell them it's not the same blue t-shirt. I also have a long sleeve black one. That's in case it gets chilly. This is also long sleeve, very lightweight, top by quarter zip by Arc'teryx, and I'll probably wear this on the plane or on the boat at night if it's getting cold. And then I did bring a couple of other t-shirts to see if to just mention them to you. This one's by Western Rise, also merino wool, Unbound Merino, and then Proof. Proof is a merino wool blend with, I don't know what else it is, but it's the softest t-shirt you're ever going to have, and they call it the 72-hour shirt. They say you can wear it 72 hours in a row without washing it. I don't know why you would really need to do that because there's enough space for a few of those. But anyway, I might take an extra one. So I've got 3 t-shirts, a long sleeve t-shirt, a quarter zip, 2 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of slacks, a golf shirt, and that's the clothing I'm going to be taking for 9 days. I will also, often on a trip like this, pack one slightly more smart shirt in case we go to a slightly more smart place, more formal. But this is by Orvis. It's a fishing shirt, so it's high SPF resistant. I think it's 50 SPF resistant for the sun. It's also quick drying. It's kind of a technical sheeny material. I just love these Orvis shirts. It's also antibacterial and odor resistant, just like merino wool is, from what I understand. So I may throw that in as well. If I were going to a colder place, I would also be taking this Unbound Merino. See, it matches the t-shirts from Unbound Merino. This is their the lightweight travel hoodie. And what's nice about this when you wear it on the plane is that it's designed to go right over your face so that you can sleep and keep it dark. I've never used that feature, but it's available. Okay, so that fits in. And I'm also going to be taking Birkenstocks or Adidas slides for, on the boat, on the beach, walking around. When I was in Israel, I hiked miles with just my Birkenstocks, and it was wonderful. Toiletries, everything fits in this little toiletry by Gravel Travel. And if you just limit the size of your toiletry, you're going to be able to fit everything in. So everything I have fits in there. I grow a beard when I travel so that I don't have to shave, but there's this little lightweight brawn razor that you can take, shaver, if you want that. Sunglasses case. Again, the smaller it is, the better. This is by Matador. It's a pill case, so if you're taking probiotics or you've got some sleeping pills or whatever, I like this minimalist design. It's very lightweight. here is a bigger travel toiletry kit, DOP kit by Gravel Travel that I am not going to take with me, but I could. This is one I used when I went to Israel for 3 weeks. Matador also has these beautiful little bottles that you can fill with shampoo or, I don't know, whatever you'd want. They're reusable, and as you use them, they get smaller. What's nice about these is that they don't maintain their shape. They're not hard. You can smush them. Okay. Oh, this is also by Matador, by the way. It's just a little pouch for your cell phone, your passport, or whatever that kind of clips onto a strap if you're wearing a backpack. I always take an extra packing pouch for dirty laundry so that I can just keep my dirty apart from my clean laundry. I will also take this Lululemon bag. You get these for free from Lululemon. They're hardy. They can become quite big. I'll use this as a little laundry bin, or if my luggage expands because I get gifts or whatever and I need an extra bag on the plane, these do well. I pack a couple of these Ziploc bags as well for if I have to put my wet board shorts in or something like that, or if there's some sort of accident or spillage. An umbrella. When you're traveling in Europe, you need an umbrella. And this is my favorite umbrella of all time. It's a little Daypack from New York. Look at that. It's the size of my hand. It comes with this nifty little pouch that you can use to clean it or dry it if you've used it. But I usually don't even travel with the pouch. Look how tiny that is. And it's just a super cool little travel umbrella. And I've used this before. Once our train got stopped in the middle of Greece. A bunch of us were told to just get off. We didn't know what was happening, so we're standing there on the platform, and while we're all standing there, it starts raining, and I pull out my umbrella, and a bunch of people get under there, and we were the only ones who were dry. Okay, I also have this lightweight jacket. It's waterproof. It's supposed to be like a little raincoat. It's by Lululemon. What I like about this one is that the armpits, believe it or not, the armpits have this special mesh, and there's a hole in the armpit. So if it does get hot, it's just a very lightweight jacket. And I'll wear this on the plane with what I'm wearing now because the plane can get kind of chilly. This is fun. This is not an essential, but I've just grown to like this. It's by Tom Bean. And when I get to my hotel, I'll put this little thing here, and it just holds things like my glasses and my whatever gets stuck all in there just to keep it together. And if you needed to, it can actually get quite large. And then you can use it for laundry or whatever you need, and it becomes a little container like that. But I usually just use it as a, there we go. Something that stands on my nightstand, keeps my chargers in or whatever it is, and it comes down to nearly nothing. Sunglasses. I will probably be vlogging some of this trip. So this is the Action 5 Pro by DJI. DJI is my favorite camera brand. It's what I'm using at the moment. I'm using the Osmo to record this. And this DJI little GoPro basically is what it is. It's not the GoPro brand, but it's the same thing. Oh, what's happening here? There we go. Fits onto this selfie stick. And usually I'll use this for if I'm walking in a crowd. I'll lift it up, and I can film things while we're walking around. And I will keep that and other tech gear or whatever in this little Thule pouch. And then what's nice to have as well is a Daypack. So this one is by Pakt, P-A-K-T. I love these ones by Pakt. It's just very simple, and it smushes down to almost nothing. In fact, it's designed to turn into a little, it folds into itself, which is not how I usually use it. I just put it in the bottom of the bag. Okay, so that's what I'm taking. Let's now see how it all fits in, if it all fits in to the travel bag. This is carry-on for the Delta flights that we're going to be taking. Packing cube, extra shirt, fits in quite easily. Toiletries. This is a little tech pouch I have with cables and adapters and earplugs and that kind of thing, and that goes in front here so that I can reach it easily on the plane. When I put this up in the overhead compartment, I pull that part out. All this stuff fits in super easily. Yeah, I mean, there's almost too much space here. I do take a cap, and a little trick here, I have one of these S hooks, and I get my wife's hairband, and I just have a little thing there, and so when I wear it, you can't see it, but it clips off, and you can hook it onto something. If you don't want to wear it, you want to pack it, and you don't want to lose it, you can just hook that onto your luggage. Yeah, I mean, this is just too easy, fitting all this in. And then the jacket goes in the quick pouch, quick access. Umbrella, you'll see it's tiny, it fits in easily, no problem at all. Okay, now, if this still is not enough space for you, I have a surprise. This is the Osprey Daylight 26+6 is what it's called. It's 26+6 because it expands. And it's actually, I'll just show you how much extra stuff you can get in here. You can pack almost double. I mean, this is taking your 45 liters to 56 liters. But look at this. If you wanted to take another whole packing cube full of another whole trip's worth of clothing, that fits. That fits. You can take another toiletry kit. The Birkenstocks fit. Oh, things are starting to get tight. Oh no, what am I going to do? I have my big toiletry kit that I want to take with. I need my umbrella. How's this going to fit? This is why you have the expansion. An expansion adds another 6 liters to your 26. Now it becomes 32 liters. 32 plus 45 is 77. Not whatever I said before. So there you go. Now you have this whole bag and the Daylight. And the cool thing is, if this is not expanded, most airlines will take this as a personal item, so it's not even considered a bag. It slides under the seat. So now, when you travel, it's got this pass-through, this luggage pass-through function, which I just love. And you can travel now with 45 plus 26 plus 6. And I don't travel with a water bottle because water is free and you get it wherever you go. I've never needed a water bottle, but for those people who love their water bottles, I suggest Lark. What's nice about Lark is that you don't have to clean it the whole time you travel, even if you go on a 3-week trip, because it's infrared, and every few hours, not infrared, ultraviolet, every few hours, the light kills all the bacteria, and you never have to wash this, and it never smells. Or if you're going to a place where you don't trust the water, sometimes when I'm traveling in parts of Asia or in Africa, Lark makes this straw with a filter that fits, and now all of the water that you get from the tap is filtered. And this is, I would carry there. And then when you get to where you're going, you can use this as a day pack. So there really is no excuse for needing to check a bag. I'm going to do another video now where we do the same thing, but we're going to do it with the packed 35-liter Aero and X-Pack material. It's amazing, and trust me, everything fits. But if you don't believe me, just watch the next video.